Hey guys, Dude here, and today, as you can see, I'm playing some more Grow a Garden in Roblox, and I have returned to this game as I always do because it's a very nice game, as I always say, and of course, this is my garden. So far, I mean, clearly it's progressing. More and more items in it, like plants, fruits, vegetables, whatever. Flowers as well, which is very nice. Some of these actually regrow, which is good, because most flowers don't regrow. They're just like the, I don't even know, whatever other ones there are, they only grow once and then you're done. But these ones specifically, flare daisies, they do regrow, which is great, and they are clearly flowers. Of course, I also have these ones, the event only ones, also flowers, but these are not as recent, but they're still very good. So let me actually just see, because yes, okay, so the beanstalk event is still going on. It is part 2 beanstalk event. Very nice. Okay, that is so good. Let's go. Look at the meter. All right, let's see. Tropical plants. I'm pretty sure coconuts are tropical plants. So coconuts literally might save the day yet again, because they're very useful. Because this guy once said woody plants. I got coconuts, and it worked, of course. It made the beanstalk grow. So yeah, that's barely any, it seems like, for the bar to grow the coconut. I'm surprised other people aren't doing it, unless they just don't have the tropical plants. I do have a sprout crate ready to be opened. Hopefully it's a decoration I don't have yet. Okay, whatever, it's this one, but at least it's not. I don't even know if they have rarities, because it doesn't even show up for me, even though I've already unlocked like 2 types, and I have multiple. I actually have a lot of decorations from this event. And the thing is, I can't even collect, or not collect, but I can't even use the decorations. I can't even put them down, because my garden has a max, I think every garden has it for sure. The max decoration limit, or cosmetic whatever thing, was reached, and it's like 75 decorations in one garden, or 75 cosmetics, whatever you want to call it, which is, it's whatever, but it's kind of annoying. I guess it's for lag, so the game doesn't lag. I mean, it's not for lag to make the game specifically lag. It's the exact opposite to make it not lag, I at least presume and assume, because these people's gardens look pretty cool, unless it's just because I filled up my garden so much with random stuff that it's just insanely filled up, but it just doesn't look like it is, because I just put stuff, not really randomly, I kind of did some sort of, like, I don't know, style, you could say, pattern, theme, or whatever. I just put stuff together, and it looks good enough for me, at least, I don't know, but feed all my plants to the beanstalk. There we go. There we go. Yo, why is this a different color? Of course, everyone's going to start going, this is a different, what is this? Why is this a different color? I mean, look, if it's better, that's nice. It better be better, because it's like, it's gold, and I don't even know. Okay, this better not make me fall off in any bad way. Yeah, it makes you jump. Okay, but it doesn't make you go to a specific side, so this is actually, at this point, I think I'd rather just do normal parkour. This is annoying. Like, what? How do I... What's the point of this? Yo, wait, why am I jumping so low with this? Wait, do you go lower and lower, or higher and higher? I don't even know. Oh, higher and higher. Okay, it's random. I see now. That is extremely annoying. But I guess if it actually does something positive, like, not that. Okay, this, though, but I need to land. There we go. Let me get... Okay, this is harder. I don't know. At least it seems harder. Maybe because I'm using these jump pad things. Otherwise, it might just be easier. Alright, that is annoying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to fall off. Because jump pads might be dangerous in this game. I mean, it's not really dangerous because it's just a game. But let's see. Hopefully I do get up there. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. That's alright. That's what I'm talking about as well. That is not good. I'd rather just do normal parkour at this point. It'll probably be faster anyway. If you even can do normal parkour. Wait, you're forced to use these because they're like one of the only ways. The only way, unless you like climb up in general. Alright, that is annoying. Let's see. That's good enough. Just let me get up here. I literally contributed a good amount. I mean, I made it grow. Of course, other people did contribute overall before me. Not sure who. I honestly also don't care because they should have just done it themselves if they really wanted to. Get the beanstalk to grow. Okay, how am I even supposed to get over here? Let's look. Okay, I can just do this, right? Yo, let's go. All right, I will have to use... I'll have to use the pad, but let me just collect this reward. What is it? Sprout crate. There we go. Something that actually stays with you in the game. The decorations. Not like some random... what is it called? The gear in this game that you can only use once or something. Okay, this is annoying. Alright, there we go. Was it really that hard? I don't know why the beanstalk's like golden, yellow, whatever it is. Clearly it's part 2 of the beanstalk event, but even before when I played the part 2, I don't think it turned yellow or gold unless I just didn't grow it when it turned into being part 2 of the update. Because the friendship level, yeah, I know that. I've seen this, so I don't know if the beanstalk was ever golden. And I don't know why it's golden now. I can feed the guy. Cooked food. Are you serious? What food am I supposed to cook? Alright, I don't care, honestly. Just give me good rewards. What are you selling? Let me see. Alright, are you serious? Bean share? I'm pretty sure that's a decoration. I mean, what else would it be? I guess it's decent enough. So the things are pretty cheap for me. It might not be cheap for other people, which sucks. Mandrake, might as well buy more of them. They're pretty cheap, and they're just like, I don't know, they're good enough, whatever. Plants. Restock, I might as well. It's really not that expensive. Come on, just be something good. Like, what could possibly be good, though? I've literally gotten every single thing from this. I mean, not every single thing, but a lot of things from this event. Other than these very good things. Oh, wait, this also counts as a contribution, I think so. Wait, okay, let me see. You go to the portals, and it's displayed the number. Now it says 3. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is less from what it was before. Yeah, people... Okay, so basically what you're telling me is if you get enough contributions, I'm pretty sure these portals just lead... Well, I mean, clearly here, because there's a portal here, but the bottom ones lead to the top ones, and then, of course, the top ones lead to the bottom ones. So it's not like some special dimension or anything, special whatever place. It's just you teleport there. You don't have to do the parkour. You skip it, basically, with enough contributions and assists, whatever. And then there are just people standing here. All right, then. I guess they just don't want to do the parkour, or they just don't care, which I don't, honestly, I don't really blame them as it being anything negative, because the parkour, it wasn't even that hard for me, but it's annoying. Why are there pads and, like, it's weird. Like, the entire beanstalk is golden, or at least orange, golden, yellow, whatever it is. And it's just, it used to be green. So I honestly don't know if this is, like, special or anything. The rewards maybe were different, I don't know. But alright, he has nothing new, nothing special. He's just the guy you feed the stuff to. Or I mean, I don't think you feed him. I don't know. You feed it to, like, the ground or whatever happens. I don't know. But it's whatever. Let me go back to my garden. Of course, I still have over 15 trillion cents in the game, or whatever the currency is called, which is nice. My garden level is level 0. I honestly don't know. I don't know how to get the garden level up. I don't know. Like, you do quests, but I don't even know where to check the quests, because these are options. Okay, this is your inventory in the game, and this is for, I mean, also an inventory, but for your furniture. Are you serious? There's a total items maximum limit, too, that you can have in your inventory? I'm not even halfway there, I'm close, but that's annoying. Are you serious? I mean, it's still pretty high, but, like, come on, there's a limit for everything. I guess, of course, as I always say, it makes sense to maybe reduce lag or prevent lag from the game, or in the game, from the game being laggy because you don't place down too many things. Also, I'm looking here, and I notice the beanstalk. Let's go, because I did get a beanstalk recently. I'm pretty sure last episode, literally my first ever beanstalk that I actually have myself in my garden. And yeah, as we can see, it is multiple harvest, basically infinite, unless I were to remove it, which I'm not planning on removing any of my fruits or vegetables in this game anytime soon, unless my garden really does become very filled up, which is it already seems filled up, but it's really not that bad. This is so easy to climb, at least for me. Like, it's not even that bad. This is literally easier to climb than, I don't know, honestly. I mean, palm trees, I guess it kind of makes sense, because, like, all the leaves or whatever, the palms make the just process the climbing process harder, parkour, whatever you want to call it, because it just stops you from jumping. So many Poseidon plants, and they're huge. Mangosteens, and then I think I saw something new also, unless it was already here. Wait, this is the okay, giant pinecone was already here. What can't, okay, I guess that was already there, but I'm just looking at it more. Maybe, I mean, this is definitely, beanstalk looks new. I mean, it is new, yeah. That's what makes the garden look different. But other than that, wasn't there? I mean, I think there was also a new palm tree I put down, or like the coconut tree. No idea which one it was because I have so many, which is nice. Of course, also a lot of Poseidon plants. Look at this. This is actually insane. Like, I can't reach all of them. I was about to say, sometimes I do have to climb here. It depends. But, okay, yeah, this one, for example, I do for sure have to climb. This is honestly a W garden. I have to admit, this is a W garden so far. I'm sure people still have better gardens than me, and especially for my 15 trillion cents in the game, yeah, I could definitely have a better garden, but it looks decent so far. I'd say there are some good hidden plants. Not that I want people to steal them, because I think, yeah, you can't steal in this game. I've never been stolen from, and I don't want to be. I think only, like, the plants, or, like, the fruits, vegetables, flowers, whatever, like the single things you can collect, the single plants you can collect are the only things stolen. I don't think the entire whole plant gets stolen, as in, like, someone comes and just steals the entire mangosteen tree or bush or whatever. No, I think it's just like if a mangosteen is grown like the plant itself and I were to pick it, but instead someone else stole it, then it's just basically them picking it up. I think so. It better be like that, because I'm not trying to have people steal entire plants that are multi-harvest and just straight up grow. Although if it is a one-time harvest, then they can just steal it anyway, I think. But I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Let me sell my stuff, I think, and I'm pretty sure it'll be worth a lot. Let's go. Wait, 7 million. Honestly, that's still a decent amount. I was expecting a small amount more or a bit more. I mean, those Poseidon plants were pretty crazy, and they are just a mythic rarity, I think. So that's pretty good. But, okay, I don't understand. Like, does this person only have 75 decorations equipped? Because this looks filled up. I actually don't understand. Like, this is a filled up garden with decorations. Okay, wait, never mind. Okay, wait, the fence. Oh, yeah, the fence is just a different style, theme, whatever, of a fence. So it's the same thing as mine. I mean, not the same thing, but just a different style or theme, whatever. But, okay, then the inside has decorations, so it's a bit smaller. That still has a pretty large amount of decorations. And I don't know how these kitchen floors work, but I actually don't know. Like, this looks like a lot of decorations because seemingly, I mean, with proof and evidence, it is, but I don't know. Does he actually only have 75 decorations? This is filled up compared to my garden. I mean, okay, yeah, I do admit, I did say before that I just put random stuff down and I just filled it up with decorations, but is 75 really the limit for everyone? Can you, like, upgrade it? You better be able to upgrade it, because that would be nice, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just making stuff up and they're just using it, I guess you could say, wisely, even though it's, like, not that deep. It's just a game, but I don't know. Look at how many more decorations he has, or at least it seems like he has. Maybe he also has 75 or even less than 75. I just randomly put stuff down as I said, so I don't know. It would be nice if you can actually upgrade your decoration just amount that you can place down and equip. If not, though, that's whatever, but that would be a nice update. And, like, spend money, I guess. If this game really wants to earn that much Robux and just have that many purchasable things, then for sure a decoration equip upgrade would be nice for in-game money or whatever. Same with a cosmetic total items. This is basically also an inventory. That would be nice as well. An upgrade for this, although it's already a pretty good amount, a pretty large amount, honestly. What does this button do? Oh, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Okay, this is actually a nice system. Way better than the pet system, because I don't know if the inventory system also disappears, but the pet system sometimes, or actually all the time, if it doesn't even matter if I'm, like, using it or not, it always just disappears after a while. And it's not even like a while, it's like a few seconds. Like, I'm not touching, yep, there it is. I knew it. I just didn't touch anything and it just, like, disappeared. And even if I was touching the menu and I was doing stuff in it, it still would disappear for some reason, but whatever. So let me keep collecting the mangoes. There are a lot, as there should be, of course. Okay, that's actually a lot, though. A lot of mangoes. Let's go. They'll sell for a decent amount. And then, of course, let me actually feed my dog, the one I'm planning on turning in for the pet storage upgrade. If I can just get the dragon fruits. I don't know. They should be collectible. Like, no joke, they should be collectible. Well, whatever. Okay, I think I got at least a few. Then let me feed it to my one dog, the basic one. Let's see. Dragon fruit. Alright, that is nice. Okay, what is wrong with this? Dragon. There we go, literally. Alright, that's a pretty nice amount of them, even though I only have one current basic common dog equipped. And there it is. Alright, feeds it 200%, but sometimes it just feeds like 80% for some reason. Probably because of the size, but still, like, the size and weight, is it really that serious? Although I think dogs should just straight up eat meat, as I always say. I don't know if they should eat fruits only, but whatever, it's just a game. The menu disappeared. Are you serious? That's so annoying. Like, I was still looking at my pets. I don't understand why this game has the menu. This menu being so bad. It's actually annoying. Like, nothing else I'm pretty sure disappears. This doesn't seem to disappear unless I just don't use it long enough. Same with this. I don't think so. Like, literally, does the shop disappear? The one place people can spend Robux, you know, to have this game earn Robux and real money if they do exchange it into real money. I don't know. I'm not waiting. I don't care, but maybe it disappears after a while, maybe it doesn't, but whatever. Let me check the stock because the shop might have good stuff. Nope, it doesn't seem to have good stuff. It's whatever. My garden so far, or my farm, whatever you want to call it, since it does basically have two names, which is very annoying for me because like your farm, but the game here says garden. The game is literally called Grow Garden, but then it's just your farm. So change it to your garden. This should say your garden, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say my garden so far, if I were to rate it, I mean, I've seen other people's gardens, and they're very good. Better than mine, for sure. Not only that they look better, but they also have better plants. Like, this, for example, let's see. Can we see the prices? I think, alright, that's just annoying. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Like, I don't understand what makes the price visible or not. Is it, like, really, like, I just saw the price, but it just disappeared, I think. Alright, only 200 million. I mean, that's still a lot. For me, not a lot, let's be honest. But, okay, I don't even know. Like, it just doesn't show the price. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I think if it really is worth a lot, then yes, it does show the price, and it does show, like, more information, which the only other information it could show is just mutations and price itself. So, that is interesting. Alright, then. Whatever. Honestly, let me just check pet eggs, because there really could be a good one in the shop. Maybe, maybe not, although I've already gotten 2 bug eggs so far in my Grow a Garden journey. There we go. Rare egg. That's one I've never had before. Of course, now I do. There we go. Also, a shop reset for the egg shop in 2 minutes. That is very nice. I don't know. Will there be a good egg next time? Next shop? Probably not. Let's be honest. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. And, okay, 45 is the next age level required. Whatever. 24%. Alright, I got 2 bug eggs literally already in this game. Whatever. Gear, I don't care about because it's only, like, most of it's one-time use, and I really don't care that much. Literally, I would buy a lot of this, but I honestly don't care. Why? Because my literal garden is filled up with decorations. Wait a minute. Crafting. I just checked this. Is this only for, plants? Are these, like, what are these, seeds? I think they're seeds, yeah. That's interesting. Crafting plants. Okay, then, that's interesting. And then this is probably for gear, I presume and assume. Yep, there it is. This is for gear. I was right with my presuming and assuming. Pet pouch. Okay, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. That's useful because you can actually increase your pet inventory. Yo, wait a minute. Can you increase other inventories like, you know, the decoration inventory? No, only these are some random. Is there a shop for this, or is this just, like, here forever, basically, in the game forever? Permanently, you could say, long-lastingly. I don't know. I mean, there is no timer. What about here? I need to check again. No, there's no timer, so I don't know if it's random or if it's all, these things are always here. But pet pouch is a very useful-seeming craft, whatever. You get common egg, corn dog for some reason, small treat, small toy, and then shekels. All of these make sense except corn dog. I mean, I guess it kind of has something to do with a pet with the word dog in it, but it's a corn dog. It's like a food item. So how do you even get that? How do you even get food items in this game? I know with the cooking event and the kitchen event you had like some food items, but that's just interesting. I don't even know. I'm sure there might be a lot of secrets in this game. Like, I know, of course, sometimes like the merchant comes over here and he sets up shop, you could say, but I don't even know. Like, this game might have a lot of secrets I don't know about. Alright, there we go. Reset. Let me just go off just in case I have to be off of this. Oh, and the pet shop. That is good and useful. Very nice. Pumpkins only grow once. I don't care. And literally nothing too good that I've never had before. Or just in general. Even if it was honestly something I have, but it's just considered pretty good by me, I'd still buy it. But whatever. Let me just go again to the pet shop with pet eggs. Oh, someone's already here. Okay, I wonder if this is also a server shop, as in if someone buys it out, then it's just bought out for the entire server, like the eggs themselves. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, there's clearly nothing good, so maybe. I don't know. Alright, let me actually put down my rare egg, since I do have it. Rare egg, and that's it. The rest, I just have pets that are ready to be equipped, but just a lot of them, so I don't even know. I don't have enough pet equip space in my garden, so it's whatever, but there we go. Rare egg, 2 hours. Alright, I mean, I guess it's not too long, not too horrible, but it's definitely not too short. Yeah, 2 hours, alright, whatever. So let me just sell my not entire garden, but most of my garden, or at least a lot, since you know, you can actually fill up your inventory in this game. There it is. Literally, there it is. Max backpack. Okay, that's actually pretty funny, pretty nice, though. Since I can sell my inventory, probably not too much. Yeah, 2 million, almost 3 million cents. I mean, okay, the sale price is increasing each time. And the reason it's increasing each time is because I keep collecting actual good fruits, vegetables, plants, and all that stuff. Because I finally have pretty good fruits, vegetables, plants, whatever, flowers, and all that stuff. Which are pretty rare, pretty expensive. I mean, maybe not considered expensive for me specifically with the over 15 trillion cents in the game, or whatever the currency is called, but still a decent amount. Pine cones. Yeah, like this tree, like climbing the beanstalk here in my garden is easier than climbing that pine cone tree. Mainly because you can probably, I mean, yeah, some parts you can like literally climb, like a ladder type of thing in Roblox, but I don't even know. It's whatever. Some trees you can't actually climb. Like, let me see. I think the palm trees you can, unless it's just this one. No, it's just the dragon fruit tree. I mean, still better than nothing. At least you can climb it, but I'm surprised you can't climb the palm trees since they're also trees, or like literally any tree in the game. Although maybe that would be a bit too good, you could say, but like literally, if you can climb one tree, why not be able to climb all of them? But whatever, let me keep collecting my mangoes since they are pretty good. I'm gonna have to get at a different angle and height. Of course, let me just fill up my inventory again. It doesn't even have to be the best stuff, mainly because the best stuff is still growing. Like the Poseidon plants that I did collect, they do take some time to grow, which makes sense because they are pretty rare, pretty good. Alright, let me just keep collecting the most random stuff. What is this? Apple? Yet it's not even on the tree? What is it? It's floating there. It's literally floating there because it's silver. Alright, that's interesting. Let me go up here, though. There we go. Alright, that's a decent place, even though I've already collected a lot of them. So there. Okay, no, that was a decent amount. I don't know. Let me keep going. Come on. Grapes, whatever. Pine cones. This is a good place. Alright, I just fell off the grapes. Let me get up here. The pine cones are honestly this. I mean, it's not really difficult. It just takes time, but I think I've got all of them. Yeah, alright, whatever. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this video right here, honestly. I wonder what the next event, or specifically update, will be for this game after the Beanstalk Part 2 event. It's pretty interesting how I do have a golden, or I guess the entire server had the golden beanstalk show up when I did contribute, and it's good, of course. I did get another contribution, at least I think. I mean, yeah, the number did decrease for the portals that it displays. Of course, beanstalk decays, and that's nice. I don't really care, honestly. The beanstalk shop, I've gotten a lot of things from this event. Clearly not everything, but I'd say a decent amount, enough for now. I mean, as long as it's something, better than nothing. But yeah, I also got the rare egg. Honestly, it's, I would say rarer than the bug egg for me, at least, because I've already gotten 2 bug eggs, and I've hatched them both. I've got bugs in this game. And, of course, 2 of them is clearly more than 1 rare egg, so I've only gotten 1 rare egg so far. Somehow the bug egg is higher than the rare egg. I mean, mainly it's probably, maybe it's because I don't check the shop that much, not all the time. I clearly only check the seed shop, since egg shop, it's like, whatever. But this is my first rare egg, of course, which is pretty surprising. Considering I am this far in the game, I would consider myself decently far, pretty good. I'd say a professional, maybe, maybe not. I mean, I definitely don't know everything in this game, but I do know a decent, alright amount. Let me just buy this and place it down just to fill up my garden. I keep doing this, but it's actually useful, just in case I would really need a large amount of strawberries or tomatoes or whatever basic cheap plant there is. For any reason there is. Carrots are so annoying. They only grow once, but... Oh, I have a mango seed. Are you serious? Okay, mandrake. Yeah, I just remembered this because I did buy them. And then mangoes over here. There we go. Alright, no space. Alright, there it is. And then, of course, I have sprout seed packs. Okay, let me just plant the tomatoes, and I guess I could open all of the sprout seed packs. Skip. Okay, I already got it. It's whatever, though. It is an event-only plant, I think, maybe. And then, of course, it does regrow. Yes, there we go. Poseidon plants. Okay, these are all so far. That's interesting. Gleamroot, or however you pronounce it. Duskpuff, of course, I already have. Most of these, I'm pretty sure, are multiple harvest plants, if not all of them, which is absolutely great and good. Poseidon plant, alright. Mythical, yet I keep getting it, which is not a bad thing. I don't mind. But I'm just saying, of course, not a bad thing. As I said, there we go. Flare Daisy, keep going, keep going. That was 9. Let's go. Alright, let me plant all of these, of course. And, Flare Daisy, 4 of them. Alright, that's a decent amount. I think it's an event-only plant, so it's pretty cool to have it. There we go. Look at this. And there are multiple harvest, infinite harvest, basically, unless you remove it, which I'm not planning on removing any of my fruits, vegetables, or flowers in this game anytime soon, unless my garden really gets filled up. Even then, I'd only remove, if anything, the bad plants, which basically just the cheap ones. Aw, there we go. So many Poseidon plants. Gleamroot. I don't even know what this is. Might as well put it over here. Maybe this could be a spot for all the event plants, fruits, vegetables, flowers, whatever it honestly is. And then, of course, dusk puffs, which I'm pretty sure is just a tree trunk. A cut down tree trunk, of course, with mushrooms growing on it that do actually take up a lot of space, I have to say. Ooh, that does actually take up a lot of space. Alright, I guess this is good enough. But yeah, my garden just got so much better, mainly because I remembered about the seeds and opened the seed packs. Of course, the Gleamroot is a new plant I got, and I forgot where I put it. Okay, I think here, because this is where all the event plants are supposedly 0% grown. Alright, I really hope it's a multiple harvest plant in this game, whatever it is. Basically, infinite harvest, since, you know, until you remove it, it can be harvested as much as you want, as long as it regrows. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to end this video right here by subscribe and leave a like.